What's up, guys? Welcome to Peach Basement Extras. We're going to talk about the Arrow season finale, where he was basically Batman refusing to be Ra's al Ghul. This whole season has been kind of lackluster for me.
Okay, I liked it.
Okay.
It is extremely dark. And you come from this place where you love Spider-Man.
Right.
Which is very much
happy-go-lucky.
Happy and hopeful and ongoing. And that's just what the Flash is doing.
Right.
Arrow is darkness and doom and life's just a shit.
Explains why I like the Flash so much more.
Yeah.
Right.
So I can understand that.
I mean, I love the first two seasons of Arrow, especially season 2. This one was just so slow, too.
Yeah, it did drag on a bit.
Yeah.
They could have done a bit more action. And
I just, like, the whole thing with the Katana and whatever the other Chinese dude's name is.
I forget his name.
I don't care. And, you know, the fucking Alpha Omega virus in Hong Kong and everything, and Ali comes back to Starling City and this and that. Every time one of those scenes popped up, I'm like, I don't fucking care. I want to fast forward.
Well, it kind of explained Katana and made it more interesting.
Yeah, I just didn't care. She's not a pretty girl.
She's cute.
No.
No.
That girl is like a living anime character. She has a chin that's this big. It's this big. And then the rest of her head goes BAM! Like a fucking egg, like a pear shaped. You know I'm not wrong.
I know. I know you're not. Yeah, she still got it.
Sure, I wouldn't kick her out of bed or anything.
Maybe we should wear that mask.
Maybe it's with the mask.
Hey.
So my father was like, she's only cute with the mask on. I swear to God.
I love your father.
But okay, the end of the show, he fucking beats Ra's al Ghul, who's trying to sick the virus on Starling City, and he does the same move on him that Ra's used on him, and then he says the exact same thing that Ra's said to him before booting him off the fucking cliff, and he does the same thing to Ra's. He throws him off the dam. I'm sure we have not seen the last of Ra's.
No.
Wait, he didn't get thrown off the... Ali got thrown off the dam.
Yeah.
Felicity rescued him in the fucking Atom suit. You think we've seen the last of Ra's al Ghul?
No.
I hope not.
I hope not either. He was great.
He was a great he was good in the role, man.
And Merlin in charge of the League of Assassins
is a scary idea.
Yeah.
Now, what is your take on the show going to be a lot lighter next year? Because of the success of Flash, they're lightening up Arrow.
I'm cool with it as long as it's done within reason. If they just drop everything and just make it happy and
like all of a sudden it just happens this way.
Because the show did end on a good note.
Right. Ali and Felicity driving off into the sunset on a coast highway. Up the coast. More on that in a moment.
But everything seems fine. I mean, Ray Palmer kind of blew up, but nobody gives a fuck about him anymore.
We already know that if you saw the previews for Legends of Tomorrow that he wasn't killed, he was just really small.
Really small.
And they shrink him down and he kind of runs along the floor and shit.
I mean,
hopes and aspirations for the future?
I would love the whole storyline with him being still married.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, he's married. Okay.
Technically to, what's her name? To Nessa.
And I find that awesome. He freaking got married. I didn't think they'd go through with it. I thought something would happen during the wedding or something. Which kind of sort of did, but it didn't happen.
But I don't see Nessa as pursuing that in any way.
I want her still on the show because I think she's gorgeous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. I'll give you this much. Arrow is the better, more...
Katrina Law is hot. You ever see her on Spartacus?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Flash is a better show.
Right.
It's coming out strong. It's coming out fun and peppy and has its emotional moments, but I like doom and gloom of Arrow.
Sure.
Arrow has better chicks.
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Bar none.
Let's give that to Arrow.
One thing I will say, it's definite that Diggle will be some sort of superhero next year. I saw a preview of some sort of like, I don't know, gangbuster guy in like a yellow and black street suit or something like that. Look like police armor. I'm hoping that's not it. I want this motherfucker to be Jon Stewart Green Lantern.
I know. I am so.
I mean, did anybody catch the fact that when Ali's telling him at the end of the show, if you want to keep doing this, you should probably get a mask to conceal your identity, this and that, to protect your loved ones and whatnot. And he's like, yeah, I'll think about that. And he puts his military jacket on. It is such a military green that I'm hoping that was a hint of things to come. And if that wasn't enough, over in Flash, they mentioned Ferris Air. They had to go to Ferris Air to get rid of get the supervillains out of Star Labs prison. And they said the whole place is deserted. They say, oh, what happened here? And I forget who it was. Maybe it was Joe or somebody said one of their test pilots disappeared.
Yeah.
That's Hal Jordan, obviously. Just in case nobody knows their comic book history. So I'm hoping season 4 of Arrow, Hal Jordan shows up. Do a whole Green Lantern, Green Arrow team up, just like back in the days. 1 or 2 episodes, tops. That's all I need. Hal Jordan's got stuff to do out in space. He's got to leave. But maybe he can give a ring to John Diggle. Or maybe another ring chooses him or something. However they can spin it. There's myriad ways they can spin this. Even, let's say, his folks are divorced. And he took his mother's name and his father's name is Stewart. Maybe just a cockamamie fucking twist to the, television universe. Maybe his name is John Stewart Diggle.
Listen, I think you're stretching, reaching.
I'm not stretching or
Listen,
reaching.
unless I see it in the show or hear from my homie Mikey Sutton, I ain't gonna believe it.
It's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen.
First of all, that's a huge power to have in a very vigilante-based series.
Yes, but with the lightening up of the show and the success of The Flash, now part of the success of The Flash has been a rogues gallery, a supervillain every week, and superpowers. Every one of them's got superpowers. The reason they didn't do that with Arrow for the first 2 years is because they didn't know how people were going to react to it.
Yeah.
But people have it's been gangbusters on The Flash.
Yeah.
So now they want to incorporate more of that into Arrow. You're going to see a lot more supervillains and stuff like that. He might even be called Green Arrow this year.
Which is fine. It's about
fucking time.
Because, we put up with the red blue blur on Superman for too long.
Uh-huh.
That was Smallville. I just don't see them putting, or I worry about them putting Lantern on this show, besides being ridiculously powerful, also being ridiculously expensive. He's always flying.
Right.
And that can be done either cheesily or done well with money. And he always... that green glow and green projections.
Right. How would they do it? I mean, obviously, with the budgets are going up.
They should.
Look at how well Flash did.
But, how much up?
True. I don't know. Maybe you would have John Stewart learning to use the ring.
Or maybe he has limited use of it because he's... I don't know.
I'm sure they could figure it out.
It's possible. I just have so much worries, and I just don't want it to happen because of that.
Right. Well, guys, what did you think of Arrow? What do you think of John Stewart, John Diggle possibly being a Green Lantern? And any other hopes and dreams for the future of the show? Hit us up, questions@PetesBasement.com, Facebook.com/Pete's Basement, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter for up-to-the-minute reviews and all sorts of just generally awesome pictures. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Marco
Djurdjevic.
when he did those War of Kings covers.
Yeah.
The Inhumans. Oh my god.
She's a great character.
Yeah.
I like Medusa, and I know something about the long hair is really sexy.
And she's
I look forward to seeing her on the screen. Who the fuck is gonna play her?
They fucked it up. I'd be upset.
I don't think they could fuck it up. All right, Arrow. What's up, guys? Welcome to Pete's Basement Extras. I'm gonna try that again. Thank you.